Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Monday, August 13th. Well, we had some volatility in these indices. Our CPI numbers, inflation numbers came out as expected. It's really the Turkey situation that you're seeing, and it's not just the release of that U.S. pastor from Turkey. It's more than that. It's what we're seeing in terms of the Turkish economy. People knew it was near the edge. Maybe it's gone over the edge a bit. The Turkish companies have a high exposure on debt. Europeans are concerned about the exposure that they have to banks in Turkey. And what we're seeing is markets that make sense. U.S. stock markets going down on this uncertainty. We're seeing U.S. dollar getting stronger on this uncertainty. And we're also seeing interest rates going up on this uncertainty. As capital flows away from the stock market, risk off, it flows towards the interest rate market, risk off. It flows towards the interest rate markets. So let's take a look at what's going on. S&P, the magnitude change between this bearish level and that bullish level, just to give you an idea of what's going on there. The magnitude change there is $1,700 a contract. I do look for follow through to the downside. It's how it finishes that's going to be important. NASDAQ market, bearish level, or the magnitude change in that market, 3,200. Over here in the Dow, magnitude change between that bearish and this bullish level is $600 a contract. So we do look for further movement to the downside. How it finishes really depends on what we learn over the weekend. But look at the US dollar, and it is stronger. That's what the euro is telling us. Same thing for the Swissy. Japanese yen, it acts like a reserve currency in times of uncertainty. All these markets are just so orderly. It's fascinating. Let's look at the interest rate market. Look at the 10-year notes. Off to the races, as it should be. So it's logical. It's comfortable because of the action that we're seeing here. Let's move over to gold. Look at that. Nothing. Gold needs an excuse to do something. Well, I think right now we have an excuse. We're not seeing this market react to it. Fascinating. Look for an unchanged day on Monday. Also, crude oil firmed up a bit. Magnitude change in that market, $900 a contract. I do not look for follow through to the upside, but rather a sideways market. Also, in the grains, we're seeing these markets falling out of bed. We had some some government reports that came out that showed stocks globally really aren't in bad shape. So therefore, I don't look for a rally on Monday. I look for a market to go unchanged to lower. Corn, magnitude change here in that market, $700 a contract. And over here in wheat, this magnitude change was $200 a contract. And that concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again. In the meantime, take care.